disintegrating these people.
Everyone that is found with him shall be thrust through.
Exactly. Thrust through with a nuclear blast of fire from the Heavenly Father. Alright? Be Yahushai wa Halayim, the angels.
And
Or the powers. Go ahead.
he shall send his angels with a great sound
With a great sound.
of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
So that's America being destroyed, these other countries being destroyed, and simultaneously the elect being beamed up. And once America is completely destroyed, hey, the Lord's gonna allow us to do our thing once we receive them spiritual powers. That's why he calls us his battle axe and weapons of warfare. And with thee I will break in pieces the nations. Okay, so hey, that's what the chariots are coming to do. Send that fire and deliver the elect.
This is Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Yep, that destroying wind it is going to be destruction via the missiles. And he said, what? Babylon. And we know that's America. We already went into that earlier, okay? But to recap, Babylon goes back to the word Babal, which means confusion, and that's what you have in America, right? And America also follows all the ways of ancient Babylon, okay? Homosexuality, all right? Live as you want, do what you want, okay? Follows all the Babylonian customs, all right? That's why it's also known as the daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, it's like shocking, like the dog.
It says, and will send unto Babylon fanners, and that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
That's the other nations, man. They're gonna be against her.
Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth up himself in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host.
So everybody in America is gonna be destroyed, man. Everybody that tries to, in whatever their own mind, think to fight chariots and the Most High, they're gonna be destroyed. None remain.
Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets.
Thrust through means to be what? Annihilated. Alright? Burnt up. Got some?
Ezekiel 28 verse 23. For I will send unto her pestilence and blood into her streets, and the wounded shall be judged in the midst of her by the sword upon her on every side, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
So the Lord's going to send all kinds of plagues. Alright? And we know that final plague, to basically sum up the whole destruction, is the fire from the Heavenly Father, right? That he's going to command Yahushai and the angels to bring upon this place. Alright?
And there shall be no more a prickling briar into the house of Israel.
No more Esau. Alright? No more affliction. And that's why in Lamentations, the 4th chapter, alright, the 21st, 21st verse, it tells you how that the iniquity of Zion has been accomplished. right? Meaning we went through the slavery, we caught the hell, all right? We received the correction that we needed to receive, returned back, right? But that is the beginning of Esau, the so-called white man's hell, all right? For all their wickedness. So that signifies right there that this place is not going to stand. Esau's not going to stand.
His dreams shall be shattered.
Unlike he thinks that his house is going to continue forever, but we know through many scriptures that's not the case. Because the kingdom of heaven needs to be restored to the nation of Israel. All right. So hey, these guys joining the army, they're joining a lost cause because they can't. That's a battle that they cannot win.
Nor any grieving thorn of all that are round about them, that despise them.
And who despises us? So-called white man and these other nations. The brother brought out earlier, what? Gather yourself together, O nation not desired. So that's the nation of Israel getting themselves right before this destruction comes from the Most High. Because if you ain't doing the work in the will, then you don't have no use. The Most High can't use you. All right. So the only thing left to do to you is to destroy you. All right. So this is what we're reading about, the destruction via the missiles, the nuclear fire that Yahweh and the angels are going to bring to the commandment of the Most High. This is what we're trying to prepare you for, man. These are the things that are ultimately coming. And there's a lot of hell to be caught in this society before that comes. There's a lot of evil that is coming. All right, because we're hitting basically the major one that's going to sum everything all up. All right, but really, there's a lot of evils to come in between. You still got the implementation of the chip. You're gonna have famine, okay? A complete shutdown of all sorts. It's like you have Black Friday and that all them bullshit ass sales going on. Guess what? You ain't gonna run to no store because you ain't gonna have no stores once they're all closed. And there ain't gonna be no goods coming into this society and going out. Food, water, okay? That's gonna become the new barter system. Oh, you got food? Okay, I give you the shirt off my back.
Gas or oil?
No gas, no oil. Well, first of all the ways of transportation are gonna be revoked. And the highways and byways are gonna be shut down and roadblocked. So you think, I'll just go to the next city. Maybe they got water, maybe they got food. Esau gonna capture your ass and throw you in a concentration camp. That'll be the end of that.
And during Hurricane Sandy, they showed you FEMA camps ain't shit, man. They couldn't even basically get the people fucking water. They just put them in the damn what people was calling a concentration camp. Told them to shut the fuck up, basically.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna give you. This is it.
Did you send me that video about how the girl was saying about how it's a concentration camp down there?
They basically conditioning the minds of the people, man, to get ready, man. They putting their
these people say yes to anything, man. People say yes to anything.
You think those people are gonna help you?
These people are dumbed down.
They ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, they couldn't give you a fucking bottle of water and shit, man.
Especially when they're gonna be trying to save their own ass.
Yeah. Why do you think they're stocking up on all those billions and billions of bullets they got, man? Just to shoot in the ass.
Oh, not a study or something. Basically, I guess you could call it a study. But the statistics of guns, or I think it was one of those that bought a bunch of ammunition. Like the ammunition is on the rise.
Yeah, especially when
ammunition sales.
Yeah, but one of them high ups has been buying a lot of ammunition, and the question is why? Why are they buying all this ammunition?
Yeah,
FEMA, I think it's FEMA. FEMA bought a shitload of ammunition. They're trying to ask him why.